All right, welcome back everybody. This is Mjaxltactical and it's 2021. Let's go ahead and get that gun collection video out of the way. If you've already subscribed, thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate that 100%. If you haven't done so and you like content related to this, go ahead and consider subscribing and click on notifications so you can stay up to date when videos like this are released. If you like what you're gonna see here, or out of the videos that you're gonna see, is there a particular gun that you have, a particular gun that is your favorite, or something that you would like to see us get, go ahead and get down in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the pistols first, get those out of the way. Remember, all these guns have been cleared and safety checked. We are dealing with completely safe firearms. First off, we're gonna get the big boy out of the way. This is our 1911 chambered in 45 ACP. Here's its nice little holster. Legion Defense Solutions. We'll talk a little bit more about holsters, but this is my Tisas SDS 1911. Like I said, these are all been cleared. Great 1911. It's a government edition, the A1 clone. Great coloring, if you see that. It's pretty close to back what they used to issue the old times. This is a 7+1. Got nice little grips there, good trigger. If you don't have a 1911 in your collection, I highly recommend that you do. But this is our 1911. Next up is gonna be considered my home defense gun or nightstand gun. You've seen videos on this before. If you haven't, go ahead and look at the card up here. It'll take you to an in-depth review about this gun. This is my Sig Sauer P320. It's chambered in 9mm. A lot of great little things on here. I'll just run through it real quick. It's got a flat trigger, Olight PO Mini Valkyrie 2 with a Romeo 1 Pro on it. It's got great grips from Handle It grips, and we have a nice little black camo on there that you guys can see, which is pretty sweet. Night sights, which are excellent, but overall, awesome firearm. One of the best ones that I have here on the table as far as for me. I like the way it holds 15+1. We actually have 21 round mags as well that can run through this. And it's an excellent little firearm. This sits at my nightstand all the time. If I hear a bump in the night, this little bad boy goes into action. So that is the P320. We're gonna be bouncing around all over the place a little bit here. This is another 1911 that we have, but this one's a little different. You guys have seen this before. This is my GSG 1911, and this one is chambered in 22 long rifle. Excellent little firearm, nice plinker, takes it out to the range. Cheap ammo. You can get a good day at the range with this particular plinkster. You shoot out 500 rounds, costs you 20 bucks to shoot that, but great little firearm to have. I'll follow that one up with this little plinkster as well. We used to take this one out to range a lot. It hasn't seen a lot of range time lately. This is the Walther P22. This is my wife's first gun. Very fun to shoot, young shooter, people with a little bit less wrist strength. You can shoot with this, and it's a great little firearm. What about that holster, huh? Heck of a holster. Again, Legion Defense Solutions. So here I have my Springfield XDS. This is chambered in 9mm. This is has a 3.3 barrel. Great little firearm. This is actually my first gun that I had. Has fiber optic sights, 3-dot sights. They don't glow in the dark, but the fiber optic is easy to pick up in the night. Great concealed carry. A lot of people have this gun as their first gun. I think it's really because of the budget, but ultimately, it holds up really well. All right, so I'm about halfway through the pistols. You're gonna get to the red-headed stepchild of my gun collection. I know I'm gonna get hate for this, but this is the Glock 19. I keep it in this configuration because I don't really use this gun. I'm not gonna talk bad about Glock. It's a very accurate gun. This is probably one of the most carried guns that you have. I don't personally like it. I just don't like the feel of it. It's kind of slick to me. But you know, I haven't really given it a second shot as well. But the way I currently have it is with the Recovery 2020 rail, which kind of makes it like a PCC. So, but I am showing it in the pistol part of our collection. This is the Gen 4 Glock 19. If you guys want to see a video on this whole little setup, make sure to click on the card up here and it'll take you directly there. All right, so we reached Taurus. This is our Taurus G2C. You've seen plenty of videos on this. 1,000 round update. Probably right now it's up to 3,000 rounds. Might have to do another update on this one. I also have the G3C, which is not here on the table. Have that I let somebody else that I wanted to do a video on it. But this is my G2C. It's got reach strike capabilities, which is great. Budget firearm. If you're looking for your first gun and a reliable firearm, I know people will say a lot of hate on this. Oh, Taurus doesn't this, Taurus doesn't do that, Taurus doesn't. Well, here's what Taurus does do. They make a gun that you can probably find under $300, probably even close to $200, which goes bang every time you shoot, right? It's got adjustable sights, 3-dot sights. You can change these sights for Glock type sights and make whatever you want. It's got great safety functions and benefits. It's got a nice little grip on there, great texturing for holding. It's a great firearm to shoot with, great firearm to carry with, great firearm to be reliable with, and this thing eats up anything. Hollows, budget rounds, training rounds, aluminum, steel, whatever you feed through this sucker chews it up. If you have a G2C and you know. If you're talking bad about it, that's probably because you don't own one and you've never shot one. I'm sure I'm gonna get hate on the comment section, but it is what it is. That is the Taurus G2C. Staying with the Taurus line, this is probably the funnest firearm that I have here on the table. Fun because it's great to take out to the range and plink with. It's great on the pocket. Right now, when ammo is very scarce and hard to find, this is the sucker that'll take you to the range and keep you going back and back for 20 bucks. This is the TX22. Click on the card up here if you want to see an in-depth or follow-up review on this firearm. We did have some issues on this when we first got it, but those things are gone and this gun is reliable. It shoots pretty much any 22 long rifle ammo that you can put through it. It's a full-size firearm, so it's good training gun, a good self-defense gun, and if you like to carry 22 long rifle, by all means, go for it. Out of any of the 22s that I have on the table and that I own, this is probably sits up there on the top. It's gonna be very hard to knock this one out of there. All right, before we move on to the last part of the pistol selection, we'll talk about briefly the holsters. This is Legion Defense Solution holsters. Remember, we've talked about these before. This is the promo code that you guys can use here. Robert from Legion Defense Solution has shared that for us, so you guys can save 10% on any purchase that you have. We have different types of holsters that he offers. You have over the waistband like these two right here that you see there. There's a third one. You have clips options that you can use. You can also have belt loops that you can use. You can see the contortion that you have. You just need to talk to him about it, let him know what you're gonna be doing, and he will make it happen. Again, not many people work with clear kydex. This gentleman does. Great retention on his firearm, on the firearm that it holds. And man, if you can think it, he can make it. You know, give Robert a chance over there. And again, don't forget to use the promo code so you can save money while doing so. I'll let you get back to the video now. So we reached the point of my everyday carry portion of it. My favorite one to carry for the most part all the time is my Sig P365, just the regular. This does come with a safety. It's one of the first ones that I got, and you know, do I really use the safety? Probably not, but you know, at the time that I purchased it, I felt like I wanted to have it on there. If I would go back or if I needed to choose another one, I probably wouldn't. But this is the P365. Overall, excellent firearm. Highly recommend this. Man, P365, they know what they're doing. I like this so much, I needed to get its bigger brother. So this is the P365 XL. This is optic ready. If you guys can see there, I have the Romeo 0 on there optic. It is a little bit of a budget optic. There's very few optics that fit this kind of footprint. It's the RMSC. Right now it's probably, you know, maybe 6 or 7 optics that can fit it, but back when I got this, there was only like 2 or 3. But this whole little package just sits well. It's got a longer grip, so very comfortable. Pinky lens on there, flat trigger, which is superb. This is the P365 XL. Excellent little firearm. Yep, and then my baby. Hate to put it last here in the pistol format, but this is the Glock 43X. I hope you've seen videos on this. If you haven't, click on the card up there, take you there, and it'll tell you a little bit more about the sweetness. I still do have handle grips on here. This is a little bit different. This is the honeycomb. It has its nice sights that we were able to keep when we did the modification or the upgrade to the Holosun 507K, which this red dot is excellent. We do have the Sandstorm Precision flared magwell. People ask me about that all the time. And then we do have the Apex fatty trigger, which is really nice. Very crisp, 90-degree break. Excellent little trigger there. But that is the Glock 9. Sorry, almost made a boo-boo there. The Glock 43X. That's also chambered in 9mm. Like I said with the other ones, these all are clear and have been clear, ready to go. This what we have here is the Smith & Wesson MP 1522. I'm sure a lot of people have this in their collection, as do I. I have this as a great plinker. You get out to the range, and again, great way to save some ammo, still do drills, still do some training. We got an inexpensive optic on there. It's a hell of a little firearm to go out there and shoot. If you don't have one of these in your collection, I would highly encourage you to get it. It's fun. Fun is all hell to shoot. All right. Now we have here in front of us is our Noisy Cricket. This is my PSA 7.5-inch build. This has got a bunch of other little accessories that I have. One thing that I can say about this particular firearm, it's a firecracker. It's loud as all hell. This is a great noise maker, very accurate. Put this out for me the furthest at 50. I know it can do really well at 100, but it is a smaller barrel, so I lose a little bit more of the accuracy on that. And then I do have a little brace blade on there, but I'm gonna be changing that out to an SBA3 brace on there very soon. And then we're also gonna change this grip out. It's okay, it's mil-spec, but I don't like it. I don't care for the magwell as well, so I might do an adapter on this very soon. But this little sucker, when I go out to the range, especially if it's an indoor range, man, it's pretty deafening. I get a lot of turned heads. People will stop shooting next to me. Yeah, 7.5 AR15, chambered in 223 and 5.56. This is a blast to shoot. Let's keep it going. You guys have talked about it before, that I was missing one of these for my collection, and here we go. I added it on there. This is a PSA G43X AK47. This is chambered in 7.62 by 3.9. Like I said, these are clear. And AKs do definitely feel different. They are a different caliber in itself. Shoots really well. This is the Zukov folding stock, which is really nice. I mean, I wouldn't call this a Draco or a mini Draco in any sense of the way. Those things don't interest me. I mean, I don't think this is the most accurate kind of caliber to have, but it does have these sights here that are adjustable, which are nice. Comes with your standard front post Magpul furniture. This is gray, if you guys can see, and I'll tell you why I got it in gray. But it is adjustable, which is really nice. It's got a QD mounts on both sides, which is really fun. And then you can put your standard M-LOK rail accessories on there. We are gonna put an optic rail here, so I can put a red dot on it. I haven't ordered that yet. If you guys recommend one, let me know in the comment section below what I should do. Great title release. And I have shot this bad boy, and it is just fun as hell to shoot. Another plus on this is that you can find this ammo readily around this time, even after post-pandemic. So you can still find this and still shoot and not break the bank. So yeah, this is the PSA G3 AK47. Woohoo! So why did I get the AK47 in gray? I'll tell you why. We had this before, you guys have seen it. If you haven't, make sure to check that in our playlist. This is the PSA AKV. This is an AK in a 9mm variant. If you want to put it as that. It's got a nice little primary optic sight on there. Again, front posts like AKs. It's got its own regular integrated sights, which if you don't want to use this, you can use these, and these coping is on there. I got a small little light on there, weapons light, 100 lumen, no pressure switch. I did have it. I added a QD mount here on this side, and I have an SBA3 tactical brace that pairs up with it. Great positioning, mag pull furniture across. It's got last round bolt hold open with a bolt catch on the other side. There you go. Great firearm, to say the least. If you haven't seen the video that Military Arms channel has done on this and running it through the gauntlet, I highly encourage you to do so that you can see how good and how badass this firearm is. All right, bear with me folks. I know it's been running long, but here we go. This is an FF9. This is by Foxtrot mic. This is one of my funnest pistol caliber carbine platform that I can run. It's running the SBA3 tactical brace. Great adjustable, very compact. We're gonna be soon putting a Sylvan Arms adapter on this. It's got ambi controls, as you guys can see there. Any walking, locking pins. You got a, what is this? Warhammer, ambidextrous charging handle. Midwest backup sights, which are awesome. My weapons light of choice is the Valkyrie PL-22. You guys know that, right? And on this one is sitting a Romeo 5. I think it's 3 MOA, if I'm not mistaken, which is awesome. An Arsica little hand stop, which is... The one thing that I do want to do is have ambi controls for the catch release. This firearm does have last round bolt hold open, but look at the compactness of this. I did change out the regular grip that it came with. I have now a Reptilia CQB grip, which is just great little angle that it has. It's small, compact, and it's very comfortable to shoot. So I have the hand stop there. I can just put it there, get my light on there. Fun to shoot. CQB firearm. This is Glock mags. It does have a flared mag well here, which is really nice for when you're doing reloads. Have a QD mount on this side, and this comes with a QD mount there. So very fun to run and shoot with. And compactness. This fits in a regular book bag without any kind of problem. 5-inch barrel, so it's pretty nice, and it's an M-lock. All of this stuff is really well made, very sleek. I keep getting asked different questions on mine, whether mine has dust covers and all this different stuff. I didn't know that they had so many other ones. It does come with a diffuser kind of a part on there. I have said that it was half by 28. It isn't, it's half by 36, in case you guys want to know, but this is the FM9 5-inch version of it. And lastly, we're going to close off with our MP5. Yes, this is a sweet little baby. I just did a follow-up video on this where we have this one going up against the winner of the last 3 pistol caliber carbine challenge, which is the AKV. So it's the AKV going up against this. Make sure to look at the card for that one up here. Great little firearm. This is the Ptr 603K. Very nice subcompact gun. And when I talk about subcompact, I'm not even doing it justice. This sucker is basically the size of a big pistol. Great little firearm to shoot. Turns heads definitely when people see it. And it is very, very accurate to shoot, like I said. These are the firearms that I have here. I hope you enjoyed. This was a longer video. I'm sorry I went a little longer, but I did want to show in its entirety what we have. If you've seen my previous one from 2020, we've lost some guns, we've added some guns, and we've got things that are coming down the road. No shotgun, right? We got rid of a shotgun, but we are getting a smaller shotgun. We're going with a 14-inch barrel that we're going to be going with that. We're going to be doing some AR-15 builds. We have an 11, I don't know if I'm gonna go with a 16, but we're either gonna go with an 11 or a 10.5-inch one that we're gonna be building up very, very soon. We already got the AK out of the way, so that is done. And then we got a couple other firearms that are gonna be coming this way. I have been looking at a Ruger 1022, so I wanna try to see, I don't know if I said that right, but the Ruger one, I'm trying to get one, and maybe a Charger. And then we got some other firearms. I'm gonna try to pick up a couple of Glocks, and I've been looking for a Hellcat so I can finally see which is the king of the Sun compacts. We have the P365, the Glock 43, and the Hellcat will probably be its rounding off partner there. So please stay tuned to that. Let me know in the comment section which was the firearm that you liked here, or which is the one that you have that I have here in this collection. I'm really intrigued to find out what you have. If you stayed this far, I appreciate it very much. Make sure you like the video. If you enjoyed some of this content, please stay tuned. Go through the playlist. I have plenty of stuff that are going through, and I got a lot of things planned for 2021. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps out the channel tremendously, and I appreciate each and every one of your support. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.